Hi.
Hi. How
Hi.
are ya?
Hi again. Hi.
Good to see ya.
It's Reed over here again.
And Race over here.
We're back in your hair. We're back in your ears. We're back in your head. And we're not sorry. We're not apologetic about it at all.
Absolutely.
You did it. I mean, who's to blame here, really? You turned it on, you tuned it in, and now you're just going to have to enjoy it for, 45 minutes or an hour. So, deal with it.
We are
MIXEDAPEZ.
MIXEDAPEZ.
He's tired of me. That's why he said that. He's
yes,
like,
I'm just trying to move him along.
Man.
This is You Should Know This Song.
And you should. It's true. You should.
We have 3 new, lovely, special recommended segments for you tonight. And they are, Mr. Reed. What are they, sir?
They're not new. They're recycled. Let's be honest. We're reusing them, but they're great.
Well, they're new tonight. We're using
They're new
clues.
tonight. They're new for this night, this episode. Yes, they are the wonderful, lovely segment, Twist and Shout.
Where we give you the song and you have to sing the lyrics. You have to not sing. Please don't sing.
You can.
No, please don't.
I'm not saying what that's going to do for
You have to share the
ratings.
lyrics. You should know the words to You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman.
Oh, what? What? Oh my gosh. Right.
That one we've had some fun with.
Yeah.
Bean Enchiladas, which for some reason people love. This is the one.
And this guy over here is going to laugh uproariously at least twice during Bean Enchiladas.
I get to the point where I can't even get them out.
Okay, you ready to eat some bean enchiladas?
Go ahead. Weed eater chomped on my shins. No, what do you got?
We are the champions.
Weed eater chomped on my... Okay.
Weed eater chomped on my shins.
That's pretty good. I'll give you that one. You really... Yeah, it's so stupid that it's funny.
That is so stupid. All right.
And then we're following it with Your Mother Should Know, which is a light version of our Prime segment that pretty much everybody should know the song. Yeah.
Okay,
all right.
What do you got
Your
for
mother
me?
should know this song.
Okay, it's Sometimes I'm Right and I Can Be Wrong. You should know all those songs without any struggle. It does not turn out that way because your brain is still
Locks
not
up.
Cooperating.
Absolutely.
But you should know.
Twist and Shout, Bean Enchiladas, Your Mother Should Know. We're going to jump right in for a change and not spend 10 minutes talking about what we're going to do.
Right, we're going to get right to the action and, spare you guys the agony. So,
all right, so
what
you're
do you
going
say?
to start Twist and Shout?
Yeah, I'll start Twist and Shout. That sounds good. And the way this goes is verbal.
Right.
So, you should know words to the song Stray Cat Strut.
And of course,
without using the words Stray Cat Strut.
And for some reason, the wrong song popped in my head. Another Stray Cat song is in my head.
I love it. Now your mind is going to have to go through the entire...
I'm trying to pop out of there.
You want me to give you the starting 2 words?
Class and I got cat style.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I had to switch. I literally had to pick up the needle in my brain and move it to the previous song. Because it was the previous song. The one after it is the one that was in my head.
Yeah. Cat class
and I got cat style.
Black and orange.
Stray cat sitting on a fence.
There you go.
Thank you for that little help there. So that's that one. I got one. Hey, there we go.
He got one. He pulled it
out of the boat.
That's Stray Cats. Did you know that's the band Stray Cats? Did anything give that clue away? Brian Setzer and Dave Edmunds wrote that.
Really? That's interesting as hell.
Yes.
I didn't know there was a relationship
something to go
there.
Digging into a little
I
further.
hope it's the same Dave Edmunds I'm thinking of.
Spelling's the same. And it's something that's worth going to investigate. 1981.
And in case you're not aware, both Reed and I are big Dave Edmunds fans.
Yes.
For many years now.
And he has done so many cool things in the background and up front in music history. It's really worth investigating. Okay, your shot. Give me...
you should know the lyrics to She's Not There.
Let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair.
Very well done.
Her
very
voice
well
was
done.
soft and smooth. Her eyes were clear
Can you
and
tell
bright.
me the band that did it first?
Oh, I almost can. And I know that doesn't count, but I almost can. I can hear them.
Yeah. But you were reciting the Santana version is what you were doing.
Well, I was hearing it in my head, but I know the other version. Boy, when you do this and you're really familiar with both songs,
it jumps back and forth.
Right. You can't get them separated in your head.
It's the Zombies.
Zombies. There you go.
And the main key to that would have told you that had you known the songwriter was Rod Argent.
Yeah.
Because that was his original band that
Yeah.
he pretty much drove. 1964, it was on the first release by the Zombies on the Zombies album. And then Moonflower, and of course I didn't capture the year for Moonflower, but I'm going to say that can't have been much after 1969. Right. Of course, hey, feel free to reach out and tell me I'm an idiot.
That's right. That's right.
I get it every day, but just not from listeners. So
you did buffer that not much after 1969. So
yeah, it's going to be in that neighborhood.
You kind of padded gave yourself a little
before
safety.
we're done, I will know the answer to that.
You're going to ask them to help you out, and then you're going to go ahead and help yourself out. Okay, do it, but don't say anything, and let them send us the stuff. Okay, I'm up, whether you want me to be up or not here. So you should know lyrics to "Who Can It Be Now?"
Without using those lyrics. Who can that be knocking at my door?
Hey, nice.
Stay away, don't come around here no more. Is that right?
Yeah, that should have been a starting line, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Your Mother Should Know. I'm kind of surprised you got that, honestly.
Really?
Like
I love that band.
Yeah, it was a pop kind of a pop song, or taken as a pop song.
Oh, absolutely.
What's the name of the band? It's right there.
They're an Australian band. I can see the lead singer's face. And I'm not getting it.
It's Men at Work.
Men at Work. Thank you. I wanted to say Men Without Hats is what I wanted to say, which is the safety dance guy.
Yes. 1981, Business as Usual. Can you believe that was 1981?
I can.
Colin Hay wrote that song. He's the lead singer.
He is. The guy with the big face.
The guy with the big face.
He was always putting his face right up in the camera.
Well, yeah, true that.
Look, he's got his face sticking in the camera, but that's not what they said in that song.
Right,
It's a different song. All right,
you're up. Give me something to go on.
You should know the lyrics to Three Little Birds.
Hold on. Can you see this blank stare in my eyes?
I saw that vein in your forehead popping.
My doorstep. This is our message to you. I can't think of the first verse.
It doesn't matter. You just need the lyrics from the song.
Don't worry about a thing.
Because every little thing's
gonna be all right. Yeah. That's Mr. Marley and the Wailers.
Yes, absolutely. 1977, the Exodus album, another spectacular album.
Man, I cannot think of the first verse, and it's killing me. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm done. It's your turn.
Yeah, another. Listen, don't you have that song in your head right now? Woke up this morning. That's right. Yes.
Outside, I think one verse is outside my doorstep and one verse is outside my window, if I'm not mistaken. But I could easily be wrong.
Okay, it's my turn to try to stump you.
Yes.
And you should know lyrics to "The Future's So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades." That takes up a lot of the words that you could be using in the title to the song.
20,000 a year will buy a lot of beer, or 30,000 a year will buy a lot of beer. Can you imagine thinking that you're going to be a nuclear engineer and making $30,000 a year? Yeah. That tells you how old the song is.
That tells you how old the song is.
That's it was just him and her and a drum box.
Husband and wife in a drum box. Yeah.
So I'm doing all right, getting good grades. Future's so bright, I got to wear shades.
Yeah.
Man.
You know the name of the band, too.
I got a job waiting on my graduation. 30,000 a year.
I think isn't it 50,000 a year?
50,000 a year. Even that.
Buy a lot of beer. Right, even for the, that still tells you the time.
Timbuk 3.
Yay, nice.
I don't know their names.
Patrick Lee McDonald. Patrick McDonald wrote it, and I don't know the wife's name.
Why do you assume that it's the wife? Her name couldn't have been Patrick?
Patrick. Maybe. She went by Patty with the first name Patrick. Oh no! Now that's pretty swell. You just fell off the horse. 1986.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, while you were talking, I looked at the Moonflower thing, and I fell off the horse there too. I was off by a whole bunch.
Nice. The album was Welcome to Timbuk 3 in 1986, and again, the name of the song, "The Future's So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades," a long song name. Okay, what do you got?
You should know the lyrics, and you should know the lyrics to "Trick of the Tail."
Oh my gosh. They got no horns, they got no tails. They don't even know about existence. Am I wrong to believe in the city of gold that lies in the deep distance so far away?
Very good. Very good.
I could if I took a second and everyone would be yawning.
Song.
I could tell you the whole song.
I kind of figured that. I know
that's
right at that transition period where you're a big Genesis fan. There,
where it's really kind of just before that is really where it started. I was just like
Tony Banks
fascinated with him.
Wrote that. The band was Genesis. 1975 was the year. Trick of the Tail was the album name as well. And You're Up. And Asia.
Okay. How about if you tell me you should know lyrics to the song Beautiful Girls?
Beautiful Girls. Who?
Van Halen.
Oh. Yeah. Dan, 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 dan. Yeah, I got it. Something about
it's kind of fun because I thought you would just
happy. What's the all I need is a beautiful girl. Here I am, ain't no man of the world.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. He knows it. I was a seaside sitting.
Yeah.
Just smoking and a drinking.
Yeah. 3 beers in, I could probably sing the whole song for you. But right now, all I can get is Big Dave's grin. Dave's big grin. Rather.
Right.
All I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah,
you're gonna. As soon as I start giving the factoids, it's gonna pop into your head. It'll distract you. So that's Van Halen, of course, from Van Halen 2, the album, written by Alex, David Lee Roth, Eddie, and Michael Anthony, 1979, and down.
Yep.
What
absolutely.
a great guitar part.
Well, I mean, it was Eddie. I saw a thing this week about...
How did the guy come up with so many really cool licks? Like, cool riffs.
I saw a thing this week about, like, the great guitarists. Like the great guitarists. And the two that consistently come to the top of the heap in the things I was reading, because I was kind of jumping around reading, doing a rabbit hole thing, was Eddie Van Halen and Jeff Beck. And they couldn't be more different.
Right.
In their approach, in their any of that,
and their delivery,
any of that, and both of them
they do have some playing techniques in common and what have you. But their styles.
But I mean, Eddie Van Halen attacked his guitar,
right,
and Jeff Beck caressed his guitar, like pretty much, you know what I mean, musically. Now, not to say that Jeff Beck wasn't, couldn't like really rip one off,
right?
And I'm a huge fan of both. But the thing is that, and I don't believe it's because he's passed, but like, the more I listen to Eddie Van Halen, the better of a guitarist he becomes.
Right. The more you soak in, let it soak in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's I mean, because they were so prevalent on the radio,
right?
That you kind of like backed off a little bit.
Right.
At least stupid music snobs like me backed off a little bit.
Right.
But to listen to the stuff that. I mean, again, just the more I hear, the better he is.
Right. I couldn't agree more. I do have more of an appreciation, although I've always had an appreciation, and I've touched on it before, but a couple of people I know have been a little resistant to, because I think more because of his status and less because of his
abilities.
His actual playing. A little resistant to consider him to be one of the legitimate guitar greats. Right.
You smack him in the head. They need to move on.
Right.
I mean, again,
he's not a Demiola. He's not a
Yeah, but that doesn't mean better or worse, right? I mean, like, for how many years have I been saying? For many years. For me, it was Blackmore and Montrose.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And they're both what they got. Blackmore, technically, not anywhere near where the guys we're talking about.
Right.
He holds his place in the rock and roll pantheon, Deep Purple, all of that, but he's not that level of technician.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Montrose, I would argue, especially the later stuff, the Gamma stuff, more and more.
He got up there, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. But I mean, it really has only been in the last 3 or 4 years that I have realized how brilliant Eddie Van Halen was.
Yeah.
And that's
it was more than the Hammer-Ons thing. Okay, so now it's you. It's up to you to...
You should know the words to "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman."
Oh, what? Oh my gosh. This is making my brain just fry and boil. Get back. All I can hear is the chorus, and I can't get back to the... I
feel so uninspired.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to pull it out. I'm not going to do it. It's going to take too long.
And when I think what you do to me.
I can hear that rhythm and the melody. I'm not that familiar with the lyrics of that song, to be perfectly honest.
Wow.
But boy, I can hear the
chorus.
Yeah, it's just ringing in my head. Yeah, I'm not
and
not
when I think what you done to me, Yeah. Okay, so.
That was a bad one. That hurts. That really hurts.
That is, in parens, you make me feel like a natural woman.
Natural
in the
woman.
Song. Jerry Goffin, Carole King, and Jerry Wexler. By the way, that songwriting combo there, Jerry Wexler was more of an A&R, an Atlantic Records guy specifically,
right?
As I remember. But Jerry Goffin and Carole King wrote a bunch of fucking stuff. That was big hits.
Yeah. They were a super duo.
Oh, absolutely.
Super writing duo.
That was a hit for Aretha Franklin in 1967 on the Lady Soul album. And then it was a hit for Carole King as her own song in 1971.
My dad listened that song into the dirt. Like, I can remember
Which
being
may be
in
why
the
you're blocking it.
front seat of the pickup truck and
what
being
was
like...
the other one? There's another one.
Oh, no.
It was Glenn Campbell's Wichita Lineman.
Yes, Wichita
Lineman. You
Lineman.
had the same... You actually said that was one like the front seat of the pickup truck with Dad.
Such a good song, but it's ruined.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You can't hear it anymore.
It's
because
like,
that,
oh my gosh.
I think I tossed you a lyric to that 2 years ago, and you were like... And you didn't get it. And I told you, you're like, I know that song. I don't listen. I don't know that. I don't want to know that song anymore. I heard it 2 million times in my dad's
I turn that
truck.
song off as soon as it comes on.
All right, cool.
Okay,
then,
that was great.
Did I start this episode or this segment, or did you? I think you started.
I think I started with Stray Cat Strut, didn't I?
Then
so
this should be, I believe, you got
one more each.
You got one more each. Yes, sir.
Okay, you should know some lyrics. This is going to be a laydown for you. You should know some lyrics to "I'm the Man."
The Joe Jackson song?
Yeah.
All I've got right now is I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. It says like 6 times in a row in the chorus, right? You know?
The cool, real fast words, lyrics lead into him doing the chorus.
I can't pull anything up.
Can't you hear me?
Go ahead.
Can't you hear me laughing? Can't you see me smiling? I'm the man. I love that little part.
I mean, I know I can hear it. I'm the man. I'm the man. Man. And then he says something at the end. After he says I'm the man like 6 times, he says something else.
And I'm
something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No. So I blew that one.
That's a
Joe
great
Jackson
song.
That's a great
Joe Jackson song.
Absolutely.
I just love that song. I mean, I just get a kick out of that song.
I think I'm so busy like bouncing my head to it that I don't listen to the lyrics.
Okay, Joe Jackson, written by Joe Jackson. Imagine that. And
what album?
Get a guess on the year.
1978.
1979. You're back on it. I'm the Man is the name of the album. So there you go. If you want to get a mood change and an uplift and get yourself rolling down the road, go listen to that song. Okay, what do you got? This is your last one.
Those first couple 3 albums for him were just all magical.
Right.
And that's not even counting the 3 or 4 songs on each album that were big hits. Like if you take those out of there,
the rest of
it's still great.
Material's still great.
You should know the lyrics. You should definitely know the lyrics to "Open Invitation."
Oh, okay. I'm not going to try to go back to the first verse because this just popped into my head and I'm just going to get it out of the way. Let's make love. The rhythm is right. Just passing by like ships in the night.
The feeling is right.
The feeling is right.
You're close enough.
Yeah.
You be you and let me be me.
Let me be me.
No strings attached emotionally. Yeah.
On that you can rely. Okay.
Yes.
That song was for a particular summer.
Oh yeah.
That song might have been played more than. That would be a really good summer to go do. Remember when we did the Uncontrolled Substance where we just looked at songs that came out for the year? That would be a really good summer to me to look at songs.
Yeah, that would have been 78. So, I mean, you got Journey.
Right.
Was huge right then.
Right.
Sticks. I mean,
was in there. There was Nugent in there. That would have been a really good summer for me to go and listen to because my reaction there was that song was like maybe the most played song that summer, but then I'm like, oh, think of the song.
And then the thing is, that song, the way it starts off,
right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it starts off like a rock and roll song supposed to. Yeah.
I love it.
Now that's
Greg
If
Rowley.
I'm not mistaken, that's Greg Rowley and Neil Schon.
Yeah, maybe so.
In that band,
right.
Although they may not have joined.
I remembered it was.
No, they would have been gone already by then. It's at 78.
Yeah, I can't remember if they were.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Still
they're not
there.
In the
they were already in
Journey.
Well, Greg Rowley was already out of Journey by then, though.
By 78?
Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
No, because
Boy, this is fun.
Greg Rowley and Neil Schon and Steve Perry were there for the big, huge. Not that Journey hadn't been around already, but they were there for the huge upswelling.
Yeah, yeah.
And I saw them in 79 or 80 at a huge deal. And I think I've talked
Greg
about
Rowley in the band still?
Yeah.
Huh. And I didn't think he was in the band that late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
that's
Santana,
fun, and that would be a fun thing to keep going down the road.
We need to look at 78. Make a note. Have the assistant make a note of that.
The assistant. Wake up over there. Wake up.
If that guy would just put the beer down, he could get something done. Santana, Lambert, Potter, Greg Walker, Dave Margan, 1978, the Inner Secrets album. And I don't remember his name, but the tall black man that was the singer during that album.
Yeah.
And I'll find his name and I'll have it for the corrections next time. May have very well been the best voice of Santana throughout all of those years.
That was a really remarkable album. I mean, the vocals, but a lot of the
songs and music, needless to say. There's a version of Well All Right on there.
Yeah, really good version of Well All Right.
Yeah, it's an exceptional album. Give it a listen if you're not familiar. If you're not familiar, then you're in the wrong place. You know, this is, and I'm not shooting.
No. You're in the right place. If you're not familiar, you're in the right place. And what we're telling you is,
you should know this song.
School. It's school, and this is an important lesson. You got to go study.
There you go.
Inner Secrets. I mean, it's a really, really good album, and there's a reason to go listen to it.
Not a bad song on there. Not one.
And if you want to get exposed to Carlos Santana, and you should get exposed to Carlos Santana because he is a pillar,
an icon,
a pillar in rock music.
And
history.
This goes beyond the She's Not There and Black Magic Woman and all of that. This goes. It's a little bit later than that, after he'd already been established and pretty much was just. And the band, when I saw him for this tour,
burned it up.
There were 15 maybe people on stage.
Yeah.
I mean, there were 6 or 7 percussionists at a minimum, 2 other guitar players, 2 keyboard players.
At that time, getting to play live in the Carlos Santana ensemble would have been sitting on top of the world.
Oh, absolutely. As a musician,
absolutely. As a musician, you would have been like, I am here.
And that's where Sheila E., her father was one of the timbale players.
Oh, yeah. I do remember hearing it. Yeah.
All right, that's the last of.
Okay, that's the last of Twist and Shout.
Twist and Shout. So we're going to go to the next segmento.
Bean Enchiladas is coming up. So get your fork and your spoon and your plate, and get ready to get filled.
And I'm apologizing in advance for the stupidity that we have. You know that I don't even call Bean Enchiladas in my spreadsheet. It's just misheard lyrics.
Really?
Yeah.
Shame on you. I mean, you got to be proud of this stuff. You got to be a proud apes and carry the bean enchilada. You love bean enchiladas as much as anybody.
But it brings out the dad joke guy in me.
Okay, get out the stupid sauce.
There you go.
And pour it all over your bean enchiladas.
I'm going to start. I'm going to jump right in. We're not even going to pause and say we'll be right back.
We're just
going to
go right into it. We're doing this.
So I can't get through it like this. Okay. The first bean enchilada, you should know what the hell this means. Salami.
We're not doing these texts?
No.
Okay.
We can.
No, it's fine.
But there you go.
Fine. Salami. That's I'm not pulling it out.
Okay.
What is it?
So lonely.
Salami.
The police.
So lonely.
Oh man!
Which, by the way, is a great song off a great album, but we just ruined it for everybody.
If
you have a bad taste in your mouth right now, it's because of bean enchiladas and salami.
Oh man! I'm sorry for the laughing.
Okay, yes,
And I'm sorry for the misdelivery. I guess I should have sent that to you visually.
Right off the bat.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have gotten it because you got to get the salami. I mean, I would have looked at it like, what? Okay.
Sting, 1978. The Police. Sting wrote it. 1978. Alanis No More was the album. Again, one of your favorite album names.
Great album and a great album name. Yes.
And I'll shut up and you can talk.
Okay. You're going to get this one. I'm 99% sure. I'm going to help with the delivery to make sure.
Oh, God, thanks.
So, got a hole in my glove? Got a hole in my glove?
Got a whole lot of love? Is it a whole lot of love by Led Zeppelin?
Yes.
Okay. I think we should go back to the text delivery, the visual delivery.
Got a hole in my glove. Oh, come on. That's hilarious. Think of it in context of the song. It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Okay, that was Whole Lot of Love. Led Zeppelin 1969 off of Zeppelin 2. Jimmy Page wrote it along with John Bonham, John Paul Jones, and Robert Plant. So stick that in your enchilada and
smoke and pipe it.
Eat it.
All right.
Give me another one.
Here you go. I'm going to do this the right way now. You have no idea.
We're doing it.
You should have no idea what this is.
To text.
Yes. And the clue is?
The clue is, hey, don't lose your beeper. Hey, don't lose. Does anybody out there know what a beeper is? Hey, don't lose your beeper.
Does anybody really care?
Does anybody? You just beat enchilada at a different song off of the thing. That's awesome. Hey, don't lose your beeper. Man, I know. This is right there, right on the edge of coming into my head.
It's a big head. There's lots of room.
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
Don't fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Oh, God,
don't lose your beeper. Blue Oyster Cult.
Blue Oyster Cult. That was written by Donald Buck Dharma, in quotes.
Yes.
Roiser.
Yes.
1975. Agents of Fortune. My little sister Paula played the fuck out of this album. It was on.
Yeah, there was a lot to play on.
It was on the turntable pretty much at least once every other day.
Yeah.
Once every other day.
It was a good album.
Yeah.
Very good album.
Yes.
Okay, you ready to eat some bean enchiladas?
Go ahead.
I'm going to text deliver it. Although I really want to verbally deliver it to make sure that it gets across.
Weed eater chomped on my shins. Dream Reaper? No.
This helping? Is this helping?
No, what do you got?
We are the champions.
Weed eater chomped on my... Okay.
Weed eater chomped on my shins.
That's pretty good. I'll give you that one. You really... Yeah, it's so stupid that it's funny.
That is so stupid, right? We Are the Champions by Queen. Weed eater chomped on my shins. Freddie Mercury wrote that in 1977 on News of the World. Go ahead, walk around the house singing that out loud. Oh, it'll win you some points with your loved ones. Okay, what do you got?
All right.
I'm not full yet.
You should have no idea what this is. Share it with the room.
I never leave a pizza burning. I never leave a pizza burning. It's Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones.
It certainly is.
I used that.
Not the same.
Not the same. I didn't use that perversion of the lyrical content.
That's exactly what it's called.
But I used that song, and I could have come up with 40. Like that set of lyrics just lends itself to making weird, with similar. The rhythm is perfect. It fits in there perfect. And never leave a pizza burning. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Beast of Burden. That's the real song.
The real song.
Rolling Stones, Jagger and Richards, obviously, as are most of the Stones tunes. 1978. This album was Some Girls.
Oh my gosh, so good. This is so good. It's good for my. It's cathartic. Come on. Okay, you should be able to unscramble this lyrical scrambling.
And we are on call. No vacation.
It should be, and we're on call. No vacation.
And we're on call. No vacation.
And I'm going to give you another one because it should help pull it together. It's a little bit more recent song, and it's a grunge song.
Every job has its frustrations. I got nothing.
And we're on call. No vacation. Every job has its frustrations.
I hear the timing, but I can't get the song.
It's Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Oh, there
Nirvana.
You go.
And we're on call. No vacation. Every job has its frustrations.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on. That's good. Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
With Chris Novoselic and Kurt Cobain wrote that. 1991. The album, Nevermind.
Nevermind.
I'm not saying Nevermind. That's the name of the album.
Nevermind.
Third base. Okay.
Figure this one out.
Feed Me, Seymour. And she eats coleslaw every day. She eats
Why do they always end up about food?
She eats coleslaw every day. Oh, it's right there. I know I'm this close to getting it. What is it?
She stays close on every bend. Highway Star. We already talked about Highway Star recently, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. She eats coleslaw every day. There you go. Only about 2 octaves higher than that,
Deep
obviously.
Purple.
Highway Star, Deep Purple, Black. It's the Mark IV.
The Mark IV assembly.
Blackmore, Gillan, Glover, Ian, and Pace. Those 5 brilliant guys that were every bit of Deep Purple. Your turn there, pal.
This is my last one. Are you ready?
Go right ahead.
You should be able to unscramble this bean enchilada.
The clue is, come on, peel an orange. The song is it Twisted Sister, Feel the Noise? Or is that
It's Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot. Well, it's one of those.
Right.
Yeah. Come on, Feel the Noise.
Come on, peel an orange.
Yes, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me the stupidness.
It's Come On, Feel the Noise, and that was originally done by Slade.
Oh, was it really? I didn't know that.
Originally Slade's tune in 1973 off of Sladist, the album, which is kind of cool. But also done it was a big hit for Slade, actually. And
I didn't know that.
Inarguably a bigger hit for Quiet Riot, at least here in the States. And 1985 on Quiet Riot's Mental Health album. And they put out a couple of albums, and then what? What happened with Quiet Riot?
They got quiet?
No one knows. I guess the riot was over after a while. It just can't last.
All right. Well,
okay, that was my last one.
Here's the last one I have for you.
I like nuts and a can of limes.
Oh, read it right now.
Oh, I like mixed nuts and a can of limes. I like mixed nuts. Wait. Oh, there it is. It's Baby Got Back.
Yeah.
I like mixed nuts and a can of limes.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, thank you for that. That was
I
quite
knew you
enjoyable.
like that. I actually skipped a couple to give you that one.
Yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I knew
No
you'd like
kidding.
that one.
That song's older than you think. It's 88.
92?
92. I wasn't too far off.
Yeah. Well, but you were wrong as usual.
But I was wrong as usual.
Off the album Mac Daddy, written by and performed by, and the band's name was
himself.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
I like mixed nuts and a can of limes.
All right. You don't get to say that again.
I want to write the rest of that. I totally
I know
want to
you
write
do.
the rest
Like,
of
that's
it.
the thing. On the way home, you will actually have the entirety of the song written. Yes. Okay, so thankfully, that is the end of Bean Enchiladas.
Thankfully.
Good God, that's painful.
I could go on with that for an entire
I
episode.
know. And that's my thing is I'm trying to keep you out of
That
there.
was fun.
Our last segment.
Right. After that, we're going to just have to crawl into Your Mother Should Know.
that was a terrible segue. You're not allowed to do that anymore either.
Oh, my gosh.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to call the guys in here with the jacket, and I'll have them slow you down a little bit. All right, so we're going to do Your Mother Should Know. That's our next segment.
That's right.
And I think, since we're moving right along and stumbling,
Just give us that again. Okay, take three.
Since we're moving right along and stumbling all over ourselves, we're going to walk right into Your Mother Should Know.
Okay, so you go first for the first clue of Your Mother Should Know, and
Your Mother Should Know this song.
My mother should know Great Googly Mooglies. That will be Mr. Zappa.
No, because you didn't read it properly.
Great Googly Moogly.
Yes.
Great Googly Moogly. I only know that from one song. Can you hear me talking to you? Can't you hear me talking to you? Great Googly Moogly. Can't you hear me talking to you?
It's a ball of confusion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where's
that part?
Great Googly Moogly, can't you hear me talking to you? It's a ball of confusion.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't put that together.
Wow.
Yeah, Your Mother should know that. Huh.
Okay.
That one got right past. I got super on the Frank Zappa thing.
Yeah, well, that's great. Googly Mooglies it's that's the greatest rock and roll lyric of all time.
That's that's a little. There's only that little change to it, and you're off to the races. Great Googly Mooglies as opposed to Great Googly Moogly.
Yes.
Okay.
Temps. Norman Whitfield, Barrett Strong, 1970. I only saw it on the Greatest Hits 2 album. I did not see. And by the way, do you really
didn't see it other than as a single?
Other than as a single or on the Greatest Hits album?
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you for that. And now I have Ball Confusion in my head. And
well, that's a great song to have in your head.
That I listened to in the Chevy Nova station wagon, bouncing around in the back. And I'm not sick of hearing that song.
Well, good.
That's
I'm assuming that when you're talking about bouncing around in the back, it means while your parents are driving and not while you were 17 years old bouncing around in the back.
No. I wasn't 17 years. I mean, was I 17 years old then? No.
No, but I don't know what you were doing when you were 17 or what you were listening to.
Well, it wasn't bouncing around the back to Ball of Confusion in my parents' Chevy Nova station wagon. But I get you. Okay, you are about to be thrilled with the opportunity for your mother to know this song.
You and me, we come from different worlds. Why doesn't that...
Yeah, you know this song.
Is there more?
There is more, and it is something like this.
You like to laugh at me when I look at other girls.
Oh, man, your mother should know this song. This was all over the radio for way too long, way too much.
No,
rock radio, pop radio.
I'm not gonna get it.
You and me come from different worlds. It's "Only Want to Be with You" by Hootie and the Blowfish.
There you go. Yeah.
1994. Darius Rucker, Dan Felber, Jim Schofeld, Mark Bryan, off of Cracked Review, and from 1994 to 2003,
it was played regularly
all over the radio.
And you know they're touring again this year.
Yeah, I did see that. They're touring. After Hootie went off and became a
country star.
Actually successful. Like, he had a lot of hits in 5 or 8 years or something.
Yep.
In country world, and now they're doing a thing. Which is cool. I mean, more power to him.
Oh, absolutely.
He made some very enjoyable country songs, and I'm not a big country fan.
And the Dolphins make me cry. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you got
Your
for
mother
me?
should know this song.
Or I should say, what do you got for my mother?
I'm not answering that.
Okay, it's "Sometimes I'm Right and I Can Be Wrong." That's not ringing.
Your mother should have picked up on that one.
That's not ringing to me. "My Own Beliefs Are in My Song." Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong.
My own beliefs are in my song.
You love me, you hate me.
Where is it?
Okay.
Where is it? Oh my gosh. I can't.
It's Sly.
I'm not getting anything else. Yeah.
Everyday People.
Oh my God.
Off of Stand.
Yes.
1968. Again, no such thing as a bad Sly song.
Gosh, I should have known that.
Your mother should definitely have known that song.
Mom.
Perhaps if she were here.
Yeah.
All right. Now he's listening to the song in his head.
Now it's all playing in my head. Hold on, I got to get the DJ to stop blaring in my ears.
What should my mother know?
Your mother should know this song, and I don't think I got to give you any more than that.
I love the colorful clothes she wears, and I love. Give me the next line.
I love the colorful. And the way the sunlight... I don't have it in text because I thought you were going to get it.
It's Beach Boys.
And the way the sunlight plays upon her hair.
There you go. Okay, yeah, that's Good Vibrations.
Yes,
that's
correct. I thought that line would just be...
Is that off? What album is that off of?
Smiley Smile, 1967. 1967.
Brian Wilson Being a Genius.
Yes, Brian Douglas Wilson with Mike Love.
Well, that was pretty much all
Wilson and Love.
Stuff, right?
That's right.
But it
was
mostly Brian Wilson. Just don't tell Mike Love.
I'm not going to nitpick with you over that and get us sued.
Oh yeah, it was a combination of the two, recording all of that music. Okay.
I take it you're a Brian Wilson. You're pro Brian Wilson.
I'm a big fan.
Are you anti Mike Love?
No.
Is that what's going on?
No. I'm not anti anybody.
Well, I bet I could name somebody.
Well, I'm not anti anybody we're talking about. How's that?
Right.
So at any rate, see, I got to stop doing that.
At Bonnie
I wish I could get like a little thing that buzzed me in the head when I say it.
A little Pavlovian device.
Exactly, something that would
curb your behavior. You'd be drooling all over your keyboard for that.
Do that anyway. So I really believe that your mother should know this song.
Well, you said that about the last one, and
the question is whether or not you know this song.
And I embarrassed my mother on the last one. The lyric that I get to work with, my mother gets to work with, is, "I learned the truth at 17." Is it 17?
Is the song 17?
Yeah. Go ahead with the next line.
The song is at 17.
At 17.
Yeah.
Right.
Janice Ian,
right.
wrote the song.
That song is so far back. That song is so very long ago in my mind. Holy cow.
And really, it's not as long ago as the ones that the last couple we talked about. It's 1975.
That's what I'm saying. In my mind, that's a 50s song. In my mind.
Yeah.
I remember listening to it on the radio when I was a kid and all that. But even then, I was like, this song sounds...
She just, the thing is, she wrote that and performed it. And she had been a bit of a songwriter. She was she was known as a folk artist before this song was a hit.
Right.
But man, you just couldn't. She made me feel so bad for her. You know what I mean?
I know.
It was
It was a
depressing.
sad song. It was a sad.
Oh, you need a hug. Really,
song.
long before anybody was saying you need a hug. I think you have one more.
And she effectively made it sad. Now, just with the lyrics, the melody of the song was so effectively melancholy.
Yeah.
Wow, how did you do that?
Well, and delivery didn't hurt.
True. Did you give the props on
I
that?
did not, because I did. Janice Ian, 17, 1975.
Oh, you did.
She was her name, and Between the Lines was the album, but she was the artist and the songwriter and all of that. Which is why I might have missed it.
Okay, your mother would just be right on this.
Somebody once told me the world's going to roll me. My mother wouldn't know this.
It was all over. It was everywhere.
All-Star. It's All-Star.
Maybe I didn't get an aspect of the intention of this show. Was it from your mother's era?
No.
Or just popular enough?
Are you just being a smartass? I think you're being a smartass right now.
No, I thought you were referencing my mom was.
No, not from her era. The thing is, my mom would have never.
She would have heard it and been infected by it because it was on elevators and in Walmart.
Yeah, she was probably fast by then. But yes, I get you. I'm just being picky,
facetious, right? Okay, it's
All-Star.
Yeah. Smash Mouth.
He was pantomiming, punching himself to the face so that I would get it. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I did know that. I just didn't. It couldn't come up.
Right. I could tell you weren't quite. You were going to get the name, but you weren't quite getting it.
That sounds good.
Smash Mouth should be the name of a mouthwash, by the way. All-Star, and that was 1999 on the album Astro Lounge, and I don't have the writer's name.
You are
don't
fired
know why,
again.
but I missed that one of all of these. So, folks, help me out. Save the show. Send us the name of the person who wrote that song, All-Star by Smash Mouth.
Okay.
What do you got?
This is my last one. You have one following this.
Yes.
I saved this one for last for you because I know how much you're going to enjoy this.
Okay. I'm so excited to fail.
You'll definitely won't fail. Your mother...
Don't say shit like that.
Your mother knows this song.
Ooga chaka. I can't help this feet. That is... I think I know the name of this. I think I could come up with the name of this band if I had 20 minutes.
Okay. The name of the song, want to start there?
The name of the song is not... Hold on.
Not Ooga Chaka?
It's one of those songs where I have to go through the whole damn first verse.
Okay. I'm editing out
No,
this
what
dead
is
air.
it? What is it? God.
Hooked on a Feeling?
Hooked on a Feeling. I got to the I part and my mind went,
oops.
I can't help this feeling. I'm hooked on a feeling, high on believing that you're in love with me. And and the band is a weird
There's
band
two
name.
artists because it was a hit twice.
Really?
Yeah. The first time
I do remember
in
that.
1968 by B.J. Thomas, which was the Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head guy.
Yes.
Okay. It was written, by the way, by Mark Jones. And then the second time in 1973, when you were a wee lad.
This is the one.
The one that you know is Blue Swede.
Yeah.
That's the one that you would have eventually come up with.
Yeah.
But I just knew that you were a Ooga Chaka kind of guy.
Ooga Chaka, Ooga. Oh, my
there you go.
gosh. How did they get away with that?
I don't know. It worked for them.
Think about it for a second.
All right. Give me your last one, pal.
Okay. How about if you tell your mother to know this song?
She just picked up the phone and dropped it on the floor. Ha ha is all I heard.
Oh,
you got more?
What?
Is there more?
That would have... You are going to punch yourself in the eye.
That wouldn't be the first time.
Here's the next line.
I ain't going to let the elevator bring us down. Oh, so that's Prince.
Right.
She picked up the phone and dropped it on the floor. I see that line doesn't...
Call my old lady for a friendly word.
Okay,
She just picked up the phone, dropped it on the floor.
Yeah.
All I heard. Yeah. Prince.
Let's Go Crazy.
And, right, Let's Go Crazy.
Yeah.
Off of Purple Rain, so Prince of the Revolution. 1984. Down, to let
Let's Get Nuts.
Great song. Great album. Weird movie. So
I liked that movie. You know what else I liked was Under the Cherry Moon was pretty good too. Did you ever see that one?
I did see that as well, and I don't know. At the time, it probably played better than having seen it later.
Yeah.
But going back and looking at it, I was like, wow. And a couple of the videos too. I've had reason for whatever reason in the past few years to see some of them.
All right. Well, that's the end of Your Mother Should Know.
That's the last of that. And
that's the last segment, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the last segment of the show.
We rolled through this one, man.
We got to get out of here, folks. I mean, dinner is cooking, and...
there's a rock and roll line behind that somewhere.
That's right.
Dinner's on the stove. And...
Fryers, broilers, Detroit barbecued ribs.
He's still broken. That hasn't changed.
Hey, you know what? We really dig you hanging out with us and being part of this and enjoying it with us and thinking about it and hearing these songs, hopefully.
And since we didn't do any of that branding crap while we were doing this episode, we are Mixtapes.
We are.
This is You Should Know This Song.
And you know what? You are Mixtapes also.
Oh, we want to know who the Mixtapes are. Are you Mixtapes? I'm actually getting some T-shirts made with that on them. Are you Mixtapes?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. And I think I'm going to have T-shirts made that say you are Mixtapes, because aren't we all Mixtapes? I mean, really, let's think about it. Cue the music. No, it's not happening.
Well, our own theme song.
We hope.
Written by the assistant who never wakes up.
We hope that this has given you some stuff to go and search up and explore and adventure and enjoy and remind you of, or
I've got 3 or 4 notes on stuff I need to go track down.
Trigger you to get to know, because that's really what we hope the show does. I mean, at the core of it, we dig doing this. We love sitting down with each other.
But we can do it without a podcast. We've been doing it without a podcast for years.
What it does for us is make us think, oh my gosh, I love that song, and go listen to it. And that's what we hope it does for you too. Or, I never knew that about how that song came to be, and so I want to go know that story.
Or,
you know what I'm saying?
I love that band. I never heard that song.
Right, right. So hopefully go do that. Take some time and get to know it all, because we are not know-it-alls. And when you get to know it all and you find out what we've screwed up, send us a note and let us know what we've screwed up.
Put it on your podcast platform. Put it on the website if you like. Go visit the website. Right. It's youshouldknowthissong.com.
Yes. And we're actively inviting you to embarrass us at our own stupidity.
Please. We know that we don't know.
Hey, share it and like it and follow and turn on your notifications and all that stuff that we're supposed to say. And we are Mixed Apes, and that is it.
And we are out.
Peace.